What is going on, Metal from Metal Universe? I'm PJ Steven. I'm here with Savage Henry from Savage Henry and the infamous One Pounders. He just got done doing a hell of a fucking show right in our backyard.
Amazing.
It was awesome,
right? I can swear, right?
Huh?
I can swear, huh?
Fuck yeah, you
Fuck
can.
yeah! Oh, it's fucking amazing. I just played in a fucking back alley party here in South Carolina. There were fucking sluts throwing their fucking panties at me. It was like getting hit with a wet
We had to calm it down.
fucking curtain. The cops came.
Yes.
And
The
I
cops
mean,
did come.
I mean, no, they just walk in, they saw the sluts, and they just came in their fucking pants. It was great.
So, Savage Henry, you got to talk to me. Cray.
Yeah.
You hail from Canada, right?
Canada.
Canada, okay.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the local scene there in Canada.
Well, it basically snows from the end of. We pretty much have winter from the end of August until the beginning of August. Right.
Okay.
So I mean, you're pretty much under snow the whole time, and the only thing keeping you warm is all the crazy hot fucking pussy that is in Saskatoon. I mean, you can't believe this shit. These bitches have kinds of nipples you don't even fucking see.
Have you seen any with three
on
nipples?
the internet? Yes,
Like from Total Recall.
Of course I have.
And they're not paper mache?
No, this is Canada, baby. All the fucking rejects are up there. It's nuts. Look, we don't care about nuclear power. We have people in Saskatoon don't even know there's a nuke there. I mean, it's like there totally is. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, all kinds of nipples, weird shit, hot stuff.
Okay.
Hot stuff.
But talk to me about the music scene there, the local music scene. Is it blooming? Is it really going? Even with all the sluts running around.
No, man, because nobody can play worth a shit except us. Nobody.
So you guys are the ones keeping it alive.
Oh, well, they're trying. They're doing things. I don't know. I go out to the shows. I get fucking pissed. I pick up the fucking guitar player's girlfriend and go home and watch Netflix and eat fried chicken, man. I don't fucking know.
That's how you fucking do it.
That's how they all fucking suck.
Well, talk to me about your band.
Oh, they're fucking amazing.
They're fucking amazing?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't they want to come down to the South? Is it too hot for them?
No, they don't like me very much. And so,
why did we ever get
the
that idea?
whole idea of going on a trip with me really fucking turns them off, you know. Okay. Yeah, they're more into each other anyway, you know.
Oh, so you're the one that sticks out and gets the ladies.
They're hired guns, bunch of fucking dicks, really.
So you're like, you could compare yourself to...
amazing.
To amazing, okay.
Yeah.
I knew there was a simile that would do that.
I'm like Ronnie James Dio and David Lee Roth and
Freddie Mercury.
And that guy that played the piano really good, Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Yeah, very Amadeus. You know, but with a bigger dick.
With a bigger dick. How big is your dick?
Well, it's pretty big. For it's metric, so you wouldn't understand.
Does it get
Canadian?
Does it get cold? Does it shrink in the cold in Canada?
It's 20. It's
20. Wow. That's pretty nice.
That's a metric cock measurement right there. Yeah.
No.
Metric cock measure.
We still lie about it.
That sounds like an album. Well, is that your future album? Metric cock measure?
Man, I've got so many good ideas. I got so much catchy shit floating around my fucking head you wouldn't believe it. I honestly, I don't want to shut the internet down.
Give me your $1 million idea.
People, no, fuck no. That shit's gonna. You'll see.
I'll see it. Okay.
Oh shit. Yeah. No. It's gonna be a theme album.
Oh, I mean, I love concept albums.
Because normally I just write love songs.
Well, I love. Talk to me about some of your love songs.
Well, they're love songs.
Yeah.
I like to screw.
Yeah.
I grew up in a cold Canadian. You know, like we lived in igloos. And
okay.
Yeah, I've been wearing this. Like, I mean, everybody wears this.
Yeah.
My hometown. You know, it's not.
But it's not. It's hard being a superhero, though, right?
No. Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta kind of, especially when you come to America, you gotta sexy it up with the bare chest and
exactly.
shit. It worked for Paul Stanley. It works for me. But yeah, no, it's super fucking cold there, and I can't remember what I was talking about.
You were talking. You were talking about your love songs.
Oh yeah, love songs, because all there is really time to do is get fucked up, and swoon those fucking hot bitches. Those Canadian women are the fucking.
Do you ever take anything lower than a 9?
Huh?
Do you Do you ever take any woman that's lower than a 9?
Oh, fuck yeah, all the time, man. You gotta.
Do you really?
Oh, sometimes you gotta.
Do you go lower than a 4?
Man, sometimes you gotta roll on a bearskin rug. You know what I'm saying? This is moose country, motherfucker. Wait. Oh yeah, we ain't all that picky for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Shit, half of us would never breed if we didn't take in the fucking subpar.
I guess that's true, yeah.
And, you know, play rock and roll. You're gonna tour from fucking Saskatoon down to Regina.
Regina.
Okay, the capital city in my province, we're not states, provinces, because we're not savages.
Because we're not
Yeah,
savages.
we use the English feudal system, apparently.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, the capital city is called Regina. And it smells like fish even when you get close to it. Like, there's, you know...
I know the feeling.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple bars here in Charleston.
That whole city will make you itch like a motherfucker. You know? But, you know, you get a couple of... Yeah, you got to take a rough one, you know.
Take one for the team.
Oh shit! Take one with the team.
Take
man.
one with the team.
You know, some of these places there ain't that many women at the show.
Does your band also like sluts or not as
Yeah,
much as you?
oh, absolutely. In fact, some of these guys are absolutely disgusting human beings. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for our amazing, you know, like fucking phenomenal, astronomical success, I probably would never talk to those fucking pricks. You know?
I understand.
It's like, no.
What are some of the bands that inspired you to get to this success?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. What are some of your
I'm 72 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so I listen. You know, I pretty much heard. I'm the original hipster because I fucking heard everything was cool way before anybody ever heard it.
Okay.
Because I'm older than shit.
You're older than
I'm
shit.
like a dry dog turd behind the fucking sofa in the fucking rumpus room. Old. So
That's old.
yeah, I could take my pick. I can go,
Yeah.
that's all right. But you know what? Seriously, I really started when I first started masturbating to music was the '80s, and
What were some of the things you were checking out?
not because Van Halen looked like girls. It was because really hot guitar playing and good guitar tone. I love David Lee Roth era Van Halen. I'm not even kidding. I
Yeah.
fucking
So
love
you're definitely Roth over Hagar.
Oh, fuck him. Sammy Hagar, man. That guy wouldn't drive 55 if he was allowed.
Right? Fuck that song. Fuck that album.
Hagar. Yeah, no, I am David Lee Roth Van Halen. I am Bon Scott AC/DC. And, of course...
I did a whole lot of Rosie for you tonight.
I loved it. I touched myself. In time, though.
That's good. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, and you know, I'm David Lee Roth, Van Halen. I'm Bon Scott, AC/DC. I'm fucking, you know, the first 5 or 6 Ramones albums. And
Are you Paul Di'Anno Maiden over Bruce?
I love Bruce. I love
And
Bruce.
now your brother-
The first Maiden record I got was Number of the Beast when I was 12 years old. And to me, that's the Maiden
I was
record.
12 when I got my number.
I
of
got
these.
Number of the Beast, and then I got Live After Death. So yeah, I'm definitely Bruce over
Live After
Paul. And you know, I know Paul's watching this. Sorry, dude. You know, hey,
I fucking wish.
I told
Paul,
you.
you watching?
I told you from the beginning, man. I told you from the beginning. You know.
What did you tell Paul
I said
about the
Bruce,
thing?
I said Bruce might have warts in his mouth, but he's still gives better blowjobs than you.
That's true.
I'm kidding, but I bet it's true.
It's probably true.
Yeah, more. Than
So let's talk about some of your. Now, do you lean more to the heavy metal aspect or turn it
not
around?
really.
There you go. I'll do it for you.
All of these American beers have the fucking hole on the wrong side.
Well, you know what I do?
You gotta turn-
I flip my tab around, so I know it's
well,
mine.
that makes it even worse, man.
But now you know it's yours.
Yeah, you know, I guess I don't know.
So, do you lean more to the heavy metal aspect?
Well, you know,
or
I
the
did
punk?
when I was a kid, and then in the '90s, I moved to Regina, and you know, we were fucking all that hot Regina ass. They started listening to the punk rock a little more, and listen, the only reason I play music is to get my fucking dick wet, right? Honestly, I can't.
You pretty much just describe hair metal.
I can't. Well, it's all the same. It's all the same. And I can't play hockey worth of shit. And in Canada, you can't play hockey worth of shit. Then you better be a rock and roll star, or you're gonna die a fucking virgin in the prairies. And it's pretty sad, the whole fucking thing, right?
Well,
So I became this virtuoso, right? You know, I kept the neighbors up late at night, cranking my Marshall stacks when I was a teenager, because my parents could see they saw my dick when I came out of the fucking cubby hole, and they're like, well, he's gonna be a star at something. So like, well, and I said, get me a guitar, bitch. Mom bought me one, and it was like, yeah. So I proceeded to reinvent the wheel musically, and just kind of like that. But yeah, in it for the ass completely. Like, if chicks stop fucking rock and roll stars, I'm fucking gonna just
who's the one rock and roll bitch?
Saltwater aquarium or something.
Who's the one rock and roll bitch that you want to fuck that you haven't?
Oh man, I don't know. Does Margaret Thatcher still play rock and roll?
She still plays rock and roll.
Yeah, Maggie, the Iron,
old Maggie,
the Iron Lady.
I'm looking at you, baby.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
She was on the cover of Running Free.
No, I'm kidding. Lita Ford.
Lita Ford! I was just going to say Lita Ford! I was just forming the word Lita Ford.
Shit, man. You should see one of my favorite pictures that I see pop on the internet, out of other ones that I, masturbate to.
Oh, sure.
But there's a picture of Lita Ford in the fucking 70s wearing some fucking polyester shorts or something. And it's just fucking It's just, seriously. You could just, I've ruined computer monitors to that picture. I've been and they really hate that at work.
Oh sure, yeah. Well, working in the library around the kids, that's really hard.
Yeah, well, it's just sort of But Lita comes up and she's got those butt cheeks flexed, and they look a little bit like mine. And I just go, God damn it, me and Lita are fucking sex. Next thing you know, I'm coming all over myself. I can't fucking help this shit. Look, I'm living in the moment. I'm living in the now.
That's how you have to live.
Yeah, being a Canadian, Christ, we only get 3 weeks of summer. And, I'm not dressed like this because it looks cool.
You are a superhero. What is your superpower besides your giant dong?
Well, it's I fake orgasms.
That's a good power to have.
Not my orgasms. I fake hers.
You fake hers.
I fake hers, and then I bust it out and I go to sleep. Yeah, it's kept me young.
Yeah, you're 72 years young.
Oh yeah, something like that. Well, Canadian, okay. But a Canadian century is only 80 years to the American.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So
is that metric shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really confusing.
Let me ask you this.
We have Trudeau Senior to blame for that shit, and that's also why French is on my fucking milk carton. Thanks a lot, Trudeau. You guys think you got Obama to blame for shit? You should see. Nobody cares. We could have Frenchmen come in and fucking change it. Next thing you know, there's French on the goddamn back of my Campbell's tomato soup. Who gives a fuck? I don't know anybody that speaks French. No, it's lost since the fucking 70s because, Canada, and we're just pushovers and shit. So you guys have cheap liquor and I mean, the sluts are, you can buy it in the grocery store. The sluts are going to be twice as drunk because even broke-ass bitches can get hammered down here. You have it all going on.
Well, let me ask you this.
I got to pay for a girl to get drunk in Canada. It ain't fucking cheap.
How do you think your first show here in this is your first time in South Carolina? How did you think your first show went?
I thought it was fantastic, man. I was fucking pissed to the gills, and anytime that I'm loaded, I sound fantastic.
You sounded great.
You sounded great.
To me, anyways. And so I thought it went great. I mean, Christ.
Well, we're really glad to have you here, man.
Do
it was
another
really,
set
it was really
right
cool
now. It'd be off.
Would be off the chain.
Amazing.
I gotta ask you, what is your Canadian diet to get this physique? I mean, it is perfect.
I've been perfecting that for
Besides
years.
French fries and gravy.
No, okay, French fries, gravy, and cheese. Now that's how the Canadian, that's poutine.
Protein,
Yeah,
right.
but I actually not really. I just eat a lot of pizza, a lot of wings.
All right.
Lucky Lager. I know it's not available down there. Lucky Lager, the fucking sluts. The sluts love a fat man with a can of Lucky Lager in his hand. And seriously,
I'll be sure to be going to Canada.
They'll gob your knob. Go wash your nuts in the fucking toilet and take her home. It's fantastic.
So I gotta ask, what you had your first had your first medium burger today too?
Yeah, I never ate it. You were cooking it. And
I was like, is this done? And I was like, oh shit, I just fucked this food up.
I'm like, man, is this thing safe to fucking eat? Because it's pink in the inside. In Canada, it's illegal to not cook a burger all the way through.
Damn.
Yeah, I love my burgers medium. Yeah.
No, it was good. It was good, and you could have smushed it up. You know, you could do sexy things with.
Oh, sure.
Now that I know you can eat raw hamburger, that's gonna, that is gonna change sexy time.
Well, you know what?
Time to bring the rubber sheets back out.
Yeah.
Hello, Canada. I learned a thing or two down there.
So, what is the one thing you're gonna go back to your band with a lesson that you've learned? What are you gonna teach them now from South Carolina?
We're gonna eat grits off a hooker's ass. Out of, even like pump it in, pissing it in a little bit so that when you kind of like give her a little punch in the belly, it sort of squirts out her ass a little bit. Grits. I'm seriously, that's the next level. That's
Okay.
gonna be Canadian style grits.
I want to talk a little bit more.
Shrimp. She can shoot a shrimp.
I want to talk a little bit more about your influences. Are you heavily influenced by guys like G.G. Allin that kind of did?
A little bit. I mean, I never had a whole bunch of G.G. Allin albums because back when we were coming up, you had to buy the fucking albums, and if you didn't, you didn't hear them, right?
Right.
So I heard a little bit, a thing or two, a lot of Ramones, a lot of like bands like Screeching Weasel and the Queers,
Fuck yeah, okay.
and the Dwarves.
Love the
You know,
Doors.
and then my metal influence is not even really metal. I mean, like 80s, small town Canada, Motley Crue.
Sure.
Man, a lot
That
of
first
Motley,
record was killer, man.
Man, a lot of Motley Crue, a lot of Maiden, a lot of Priest when I was coming up, you know, kind of thing. And I mean, I just always wanted to be in a band, though, because the pussy.
Yeah, the pussy, of course.
You know, and
That's the whole reason I performed tonight. I'm hoping,
25 years of rock and roll, and we've had Savage Henry and Nervous One Pounders for 19, it'll be 20 years this coming year.
Wow, 20 years.
And it's always been for the pussy. Honestly, if it wasn't for chicks, fucking band guys, I'd probably just, you know, golf.
Golf.
You know. So yeah.
Would you be just as good as Tiger Woods, you think?
Oh fuck, I'd be better, man.
Do you think you think you have a bigger dong than Tiger Woods? He's black.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I'm not, you know.
But he's not
metric wise.
exactly. So if he's in Canada, you have a bigger dick.
Tiger doesn't stand a chance in Canada anyway.
Okay.
You know.
Do you also play what's that fucking game where you had
Curling?
Curling? Do you curl?
No, I don't. That's for again. If I couldn't get ass from playing guitar, I might curl. You know, it's shuffleboard on ice, and they use a broom.
And you fucking like
these big granite rocks.
And you let it go.
They yell weird shit like "Hurry hard!" I mean, who would say something like that?
I mean, I say that.
Hurry hard! You hear your mother yelling. It's awful. Yeah, I know. It's But main Canadian sports like all of that, it's like darts. You drink while you're doing it, right?
Okay, yeah.
It wouldn't even exist if
It
you
wouldn't
couldn't drink
matter,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, but no, I don't like the cold.
I love the cold. Honestly, I want to move up
Yeah,
north.
you should come up anytime after Christmas. Would be just fine.
Anything to see you.
We'll cure you of that shit. You will be tired of the cold.
What is the one thing? If I were to come to Canada, what would be the one thing you'd show me besides the sluts? Besides a burger well done.
Our really bizarre liquor laws. We don't. Just all the awfulness, basically. No strippers. Where I live, you're not allowed to have strippers, and all the girls in my videos are strippers, and they make their living by going to bachelor parties and shit. Like if a girl came in here now and had to strip for us, and we'd like, you know, and throwing $1 at a girl in Canada is a coin, right? We have $1 and $2 coins, right? And so it's like, it's all pretty humiliating and stuff. So I mean,
you flick it at her.
Yeah. You make a game out of it.
Yeah,
hit her
you
asshole.
just put it in her asshole.
I mean, if you're a real dick,
Yeah.
not me.
Well, if you don't want to gut, keep it in the butt. That's what I always say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, but it's fucking. I'm getting really drunk.
I understand. Well, this is called Metal Hammered for a reason. We're gonna wrap this up with something.
All right.
With something that I like to call the rapid fire reel.
Yeah.
I give you a topic. First thing that comes to your head. All right. So, Maiden or Priest?
Oh, definitely Maiden.
Definitely Maiden.
Yeah, not that I have anything wrong with Priest. I have huge respect for them, and they had a very long fucking career and did some very influential albums. My main thing with Maiden is that's what I got into first. Number of the Beast when I was 12 years old. Somebody showed me Number of the Beast, and I'm just like, this is the most fucking kick-ass thing I've ever fucking heard.
Every single song.
The very first cassette tape I ever bought in my life was Number of the Beast. And it's funny because in 1985, that's when it was. It was 3 years old, and I was like 12, and it's like, oh, this is old. I'm listening to old music now.
Yeah, so it's cool.
So I thought I was pretty cool because I was getting into some vintage shit because it was 3 years old, Number of the Beast, right? But to this day, I mean, like that record, I can listen to any second of any song on that one, and it's a huge.
Do you have a favorite off the album?
Probably Hallowed Be Thy Name.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm the whole fan of The Prisoner myself.
You know, Invaders. Yeah, The Prisoner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's like, no, the whole thing is fucking golden to me. So yeah, obviously I didn't start out with punk rock.
Yeah.
You know, and I have got a beautiful head of hair and I'm a very sexy man, and I would definitely do well in hair metal, but I tend to go with the disguise because I want to be taken seriously for my art. Not, you know, just another pretty face.
Yeah, really.
Sex
you're
symbol.
not like
you probably have problems with that, right?
Oh, yeah,
you
your
know,
eyes are up. My eyes are up here.
Nobody watches this fucking podcast because they just can't stand it.
Yeah.
It's just too hot.
It is.
Yeah.
My next question is Metallica or Megadeth?
Megadeth.
all day, right?
Yeah, and you know, maybe not in the beginning, but in the beginning I did listen to them both, and like Megadeth is true to their form. They are still fucking putting out pretty kick-ass stuff. If you listen, that's the thing. I mean, when a band gets that far on in their years, only the hardcore fans really listen to it. They're not going to have another hit. Not that hits are important for metal, but Metallica really started going fucking south a very long time ago, and now it doesn't matter. Metallica can put out the best Metallica album in fucking the history of Metallica, and it won't fucking matter because people like me quit listening to them a long time ago because they started going for that radio money.
Yeah,
you know, and that's the fucking truth.
Okay,
maybe they can say, well, as their choice, their direction, that's where they were writing. No, it was very, very fucking clear because coming up as a guy listening to Metallica in high school with you know, like Trapped Under Ice and all that shit, and then I saw them with the Cult one time. It was '89. The album was
'89. Justice for All.
It had one on it.
And Justice for All.
And one was a little bit like, that's a catchier song than they usually write. And then that next album came out, and it was like, oh yeah, they're, you know, somebody's, you know, Bob Rock's, you know, gave them told them what to do, and we're gonna sell more records, we're gonna broaden the whole thing, and it just, I never listened to them really again. So Megadeth, I don't listen to them anymore. I don't really listen to that much metal anymore. But I mean, if I was, you're getting your best bang for the buck with Megadeth because they're fucking true to their form. My
next question is Sex Pistols and their influence on on punk music. Was it something? What were they? A necessary fit?
Not for me.
Not for you?
No, not for me.
Do you think that they're very overrated? Or do you think that they're perfectly rated?
I think that as a great album. You have to remember the Sex Pistols only really put out one record.
Yeah.
They only put out one record. So, and they were contrived to a degree. So they're near and dear in my heart. I do love that record, but it's one record. You know, look at what the Ramones put out.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, or any number of fucking bands. You know, like how much work, their body of work. Whereas with the Sex Pistols, they do the style, and they were great. It was a great record. You know, who knows who played the bass on that fucking record, but they did a good job.
Yeah.
You know, they were kind of showy. They were and they definitely did do their thing for pushing punk and what with all the leather and studs and all the kind of stuff. But to be honest, I mean, there's a lot of Ramones records that album doesn't really stand up to. It's good, but yeah, definitely, I'm more I think the Ramones were punk rock more than
I agree.
The Pistols.
I definitely agree. Do you prefer Danzig in Misfits or Michael Graves?
Danzig.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. I really like the Graves albums a lot. In that time in my life, I was getting laid a lot and having a lot of fun listening to.
Oh, you could swoon any woman with Saturday Night.
Shit, man!
Oh God,
I know. But what I would really like to hear is a new record with Danzig, recorded properly.
Yeah, this new record was not very good. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it just wasn't good, man.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I tried. I gave it a chance.
Yeah, no, I would like to hear, you know what I mean? Like, get a producer in that's maybe going to fucking put his foot down and say, look, you can't have that fucking guitar tone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it really sounds like shit.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that yeah, new Danzig album done properly. I'd love to hear that, but you know, that's they're all everybody's old. They're all fucking.
Everyone's
old.
old, yeah.
They're all old. They're all fucking greedy. They're not even Gene Simmons.
And yeah, Gene Simmons is one greedy bastard. I'll give you that.
He's Donald Trump of rock and roll, you know. But
well, he even tried to you know,
he
get
tried
this.
to copyright, yeah.
Which that's you know we knew who that is.
Fuck you, Gene.
We knew who that is.
His wife is from my hometown. You know that?
No shit.
Oh yeah. Shannon Tweed is Saskatoon girl. Fucking Saskatoon pussy's hot. Jesus Christ, it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. There's something in our water. All the bitches like. Yeah, and now I'm 45. I can look at like.
I thought you were 72.
I can well, you know, metric.
I forgot we're back in South Carolina.
I can look at 3 generations of fucking Saskatoon women and go shit.
Yeah.
You know, ladies my mom's age and they're packing it tight, and then you know, yeah, it's just fucking it's nuts. Like there's something in the water. I mean, it's heavily chlorinated. There's some fluoride. I mean, you know, I don't know. Great tits, great ass, fucking, you know, good attitudes. I like a man in a cape.
Yeah, of course. I love it, yeah. My next to last question is, what is your favorite Rhino James Dio project? Being Elf, Rainbow, Dio, Sabbath, Heaven and Hell?
I honestly like. I have a really fucking. I like Rainbow in the Dark, and I like Holy Diver.
Yeah.
Okay.
That first record that he did.
Those to me, those fucking songs. If you're gonna listen to Dio, there better be a thunderstorm going on. One time I was 14 years old, and I was just like jacking off to everything, you know, and it was great. And my parents left the house for like half an hour, and there was this rainstorm.
That's a lot of jacking off.
Yeah, and there was a rainstorm, and I had Ronnie James Dio cranked on the fucking record player. Rainbow in the Dark, and I was running around on the fucking roof of the house because we had a ladder because we were painting it that year, and I'm just like, I have so much sexual frustration right now. This is absolutely the perfect fucking music for it.
And in that video, he's walking on the roof.
Yeah, it satisfies me.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah. My final question, and you know, I'm you might have more than one. If you were a professional wrestler, what song would you come out to?
Oh my goodness. I've never really thought about that at all.
Now you can.
Wrestling, huh?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
I could come up with a really good finishing move for you.
Yeah, well, finishing moves that's the whole point.
Yeah. Finish right.
Yeah.
Don't be a dummy. Come on her tummy. That's what I always say.
Yeah, belly art, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Shit,
a little mushroom tattoo.
Yeah, shit, I don't know.
All right, so what would you come out to?
That's the only zinger of a question you've hit me with tonight. I'm like, shit, I never thought about that before. For Christ's sake, probably one of my own songs, man. Because they're also,
could you imagine, like, coming to the ring next from Canada?
Yeah,
he likes sluts, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming out to I like sluts and coming out to titties.
Man, no. I as much as I've masturbated to my own music, I just can't really.
Well, I plan on doing that too. You know.
You know what? It probably should be a Turbo Negro song because if you're gonna get into wrestling's a little homoerotic. You know, really, there's just a couple pairs of underwear from fucking.
Exactly. That's why I thought you could fit in really well.
Yeah, you know, so I don't know, probably something by Turbo Negro. I don't know.
All your friends are dead or something?
No, well, maybe Get It On.
Get It On, okay.
Get It On by Turbo Negro.
That's what you'll become. You can debut in a couple weeks.
Rock Against Ass. That's pretty good.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, I really love the Turbo Negro.
Well, my friend, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
talking with you.
Man.
Thank you guys.
It's wonderful being down here. I enjoy the Southern hospitality and the weird booze they drink and all that.
We look forward to seeing Savage Henry at Big Gun Saturday night, September 9th, along with Hail Bob Astronauts and Trunk Ride.
Burger place, get a mouthful of meat.
Medium meat.
Southern style, yeah. They don't even got to cook it all the way through down here.
Fuck that.
Goddamn clean.
We because we're fucking savages, just like Savage Henry. Guys, my name is PJ Steven. I'm with of course, this has been an awesome episode of Metal Hammer. We just got done doing our 100 subscriber bash. And guys, I thought it was a big success. We can't wait to do it again. Again, I'm with Savage Henry from the infamous One Pounders. I'm PJ Steven. This has been another great episode of Metal Hammered. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys later on.
100.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.